Today is Wednesday, the 9th day of April 2025, about 3:35 in the afternoon. And you can probably guess that we are in Gladewater. Came here to check out the town and see what it has to offer. It has this. Has some stuff over there just to give you a hint. Has beautiful women. Right over here is the Gladewater Museum. And from this sign, I learned that they had the first franchise motor bus line in Texas. So here, I'm going to raise this up, and then you can pause it and read it, okay? All right, so if you read that, you'll learn about all of that stuff. And then you see right here, they got a little miniature oil derrick right here with the working pump and everything down here, and then a couple of places to store it in right there. There's the flag and there's the building. All right, so let's go over. Well, here, I'll show you. They got that big old post office right there, so that's pretty nice. So let's go see what's down the other side. Okay, so right here, kind of in the middle of the square, you see they got more of these. And there's actually 5 of these things that go down through here. I ain't going to go down there and show you all of them. I see that little bird was right on that one. So right there's the other one. And then there's 3 others that go down through there. So they definitely like those. And then here on this side, since I'm here, I'll go ahead and show you. There's that oil derrick right there. And here's that side of town. But we're going to get over there and get a closer look up of the stuff, okay? Okay, so I've got over here to all of this good oil stuff here. You can see this is the machinery that would have made this thing work back in its day. And look at there, that's a drill bit right there to dig through the ground. So give you a sideways, you see this great big long belt that would have operated this thing on that big gigantic wheel. And you see that says gasoline Texaco motor oil right there. In loving memory of H.L. McCaig. And then there's a little bit more, you see, of the pump right there. And then they got this minibus trolley here that we will check out. Here you go, you see it from this side. Gladewater, antique capital of East Texas. Here's the steering wheel on the thing. So the driver obviously was set here. Not a bad seat to set in there, is it? Here's the front of it. This is exactly what you see just before you get run over. And then here's where the people get on. So you can see there's 3 bench seats here that you can sit on and enjoy. Here's the back side. Texaco Inc. Snavely Heirs B lease, 361 acres. And again, all the way up is that. And again, here's part of the town. That there in pink says the Roundup. That right there says antiques. And look at that bear. That Fulton's, yeah, I definitely misspelled that. Fulton's General Stores right there. And look at that bear. Isn't he huge and isn't he good looking? So we're going to go over here and look at some of this stuff. All right, so you see over here on this building, Johnny Cash is there on the left. I don't know if that's supposed to be Elvis or something next to him. Then I don't know who's on the horse or the dog. And I don't know if that's Charles Goodnight or whoever's on that horse. And then there's a sheriff or marshal, something there at the end. Not sure who he is, but there you go. Okay, I made myself my way across the street. And you can see here, this is Manuel T. Lone Wolf Gonzalez. You can read there about him. So that's who he is. Then the fellow on the horse, Jimmet or Gimmet Shepherd, founding families of Gladewater. Okay, I gotta admit, I've never heard of him. But you can pause and read that if you want to, and that's him. All right, then on this horse is Deb Mohan, Gladewater's barrel racing legend. So you can pause and read all that if you like. And that was her there. This is Elvis Presley, so I did quickly and correctly call him the name, but you can see there's that. He booked one of his first shows in Texas at the Mint Club in Gladewater on November 22, 1954. I did not know that. So Gladewater and Elvis have a tie together. And of course, and Johnny, I called him correctly, which was easy. And you can see right there, I wrote the song, I Walked the Line, backstage one night in 56 in Gladewater, Texas. I was newly married at the time, and I suppose I was laying out my pledge of devotion. Then you can pause that and read all the rest of it. So there you go. That's their connections to Gladewater. You know, that beautiful house down through there, I just took a picture of that. It's a guy sitting on the porch. I didn't really want to do a video, but just want to show it to you. But here on this side of the building, check out this mural here. There you go. You can get the whole thing right there. So I wanted to show that to you. And then right behind me, see up there, this is the Gladewater War Veterans Memorial. So I'll just show you here. Here's the sign. So you can walk up this way. Dedicated September 7th, 2002. And then you can see they've got the various wars here with names of all the people. See the back side of that one, this one, and then this one. A lot of names on there. And then here, there, got you out of the sun. So there's that one. And this one here, that the sun's going to get some of it, I know. And then right here, this is a bunch more names on that. All gave some gave all. Travis E. Watkins, I believe that says. That's hard to read for me, this close and personal. But anyway, see there's names even on the back of this little one right here. And that says the same thing I think of the other one, except, well, in loving memory of CW2 Bradley J. Wow, I really can't read that. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, finish it up. This one right here also is full of names. And let me just show you those flags in the wind one more time. And so that's their War Veterans Memorial. That's against this building with all that ivy and coolness. All right, let's see if we can find anything else here. The sign up there says Guadalupe's Mexican Restaurant, and on the side of their building, they have all this stuff. I'm gonna walk down here and show you everything that it's got on it. A little train track with a train on it, some mountains. There's the name again. See the cowboys, the oil fields, and some trees. And then down here, you see we've got an owl up in the tree. I don't know if that's a wolf, coyote, or a dog howling at the moon. Then there's like several, I don't know, pelicans or something. And so that's it, I guess. Yep, there's nothing on the back end of it. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so here's the truck. So that means we're back. We're going to finish out this video. Hope you like this one. Pretty crowded here. Rush hour's here, I guess. So we're going to take off, and I'll see you on the next one.